Welcome back, everybody. Holiday Doc here with Team FeaR, and we're sitting behind Mr. Assassin again as we watch over on this game of Domination on launch. Domination on launch, a bit of a mixed bag for me. You know, there's lots of things to worry about and lots of ground to cover if you ever get caught on a respawn. So, B flag, A flag, or B flag, C flag, lots of different options to go for, and you're going to see a lot of flag swaps. You know, obviously the team's going to get caught on one side of the map, and it seems like there's a lot of ring around the rosy happening on this map where, you know, you cap a flag, you lose flag, cap flag, lose flag, and it seems to happen quite a bit. So, obviously Team FeaR in a bit of trouble right now. They need to pick up a flag right away to avoid any sort of massive, you know, a hit on their counter right away, and obviously you want to avoid that at all costs, considering that every point matters in Domination, as you got to play this map twice. So, you know, playing twice, you know, eliminates any of the one-sidedness, so it gives you two chances to add up both sides of the map and count your points together, and that's how you determine a winner. So this is only the first half, I believe, and you know, we don't have time to show you all 16 minutes, and I don't think most people's attention spans would sit around that long anyways. So, talking about respawns, they suck. They really do. And, you know, your team's going to get tossed around the map quite a bit depending on where the enemy is. And, you know, a lot of teams still haven't figured out the exact spawn tables, but it is coming slowly, I believe. So, Team FeaR moving over to an A and C kind of position, and I think I like this the best. Why? Because it's a straight shot right over the ridge, and you're able to get, you know, nades off on both sides once you start losing flags. Assassin's going to play a good job here. He's going to go around silos and top mid here, and just try to play around and make sure they don't cap C while his teammates kind of float around the mid as well. Excuse me. And he is fending off two players over on C. Choppy's going to get a bit of a butter nade right about here, and it's just dirty as he takes out the one guy, and Assassin comes in to clean up the rest on C. He does get picked by the third guy, and that's where the respawns just suck. Like, that guy spawned right around the corner, and there's really nothing you can do. All you can do now is just get back into position and hold it off. So he's seen that once he respawned, he's already got a guy over C. So he's not going to rush over there. You don't want to be one-sided flopping around the map. So you got to play it fairly well. You got to space your team out evenly and then transition back and forth once you get a down player. Things to also think about on this map, maybe using a frag. Yes, it takes a little bit longer to toss it out, and you gotta cook it on occasion. However, it does have a bit more range, and you're able to bounce off top roofs and allow you to get right on position, whether it be C flag and A flag. So, like I was saying, like C and A seem to be like the combo that you'd like to have on this map. They're fairly open. You know, holding down B is gonna be a bit difficult. People are able to jump in from so many different spots when you go to try to cap it. So. It's all on personal preference too. It's all on about what your teammates like to do and what your teammates are comfortable with. So, you know, develop your team strats around what you're most comfortable with. You know, you don't necessarily have to take from other people and copy it, and if it doesn't work, just keep working at it. You know, obviously there's going to be points you're going to want to take and points you might want to leave. So, right here, triple caps are decent if you can hold them down. There's a couple issues with triple capping though. Your spawns are going to get flopped around like Raggedy Ann. You're going to be going from one side to another, and you're not going to have any real definite, I can't talk. It's all good. I'm Canadian. I'll blame it on that. And you're not going to have any definite spawn. Jeez, man, I can't say that word right now. I know what it is, just not coming out. So, you know, you got to be careful with it. Now they're running into a little bit of issues, right? So once they lose the triple cap, they're getting kind of caught out in the open, and they're getting caught on the mid sprint, the run, and everywhere like that, getting caught off guard. It's so, you know, you got to play it how you want to play it. You know, obviously Team FeaR has the individual skill to kind of do whatever they want, it seems. And, you know, when you got a team that strong to back up any sort of strategy you want to pull off, you really can't just, you can't argue. Can't do it. It's not gonna work. Now that's that run through that I talked about in a previous video, or maybe it's not out yet, who knows. And the run through is a very good strategy to pull out anybody that's camping a specific spot. say Assassin were to go over to A, but he knows there's two guys on A, just doesn't know where they are. He does a quick run through, posts up, and he's able to pick off the guys heading towards him. A bit of an unlucky spot there, goes for the long range kill, picks it up, and then does get picked from the top guy on ladder. You know, but he did see in the dead spawn there that there was two guys headed over to C, doing a good job of calling out and utilizing his stuns, and hopefully, you know, picking up B again. So gotta be careful, gotta watch the routes. You know, jumping down from top is probably the most popular counter to grabbing B, or to stop the B cap. Like right there. So you gotta be careful, you gotta be wary of it. And obviously when you only have C spawn, you're going to run in guys spawning right in the middle and kind of towards top side ramp. So be in a position to kind of get your teammates over there when need be. This is a great way to kind of counter any sort of recap on B. He's in a position, you know, he obviously knows that they're spawning mid or they're spawning past A, so he's got to call it out. Enemy team not aware of his position whatsoever. You know, that start glitch being gone allows for so much more kind of gameplay elements that you know, obviously wouldn't have happened before if the start glitch was there, because, you know, if somebody dies, oh, I see a red dot over by B, watch it, and all that different stuff. Callouts in this game are so much more important, you know, and there's also so many more elements to your callout. I think you got to be a lot more specific, and you got to have a lot more directionality when you're doing the callouts, because, you know, that the start glitch is no longer there. So I don't know, butternade right there, you need to put that in your playbook, because I did. And that's a great spot, oh my lord. And, you know, I think the frag, had he had a frag, see, there's always pros and cons. You know, if he had a frag, he might not have been able to cook it long enough to get it off in time before the flag got recapped. But the Semtex has a little bit of shortness on it. So coming down to a minute left, minute 36, or sorry, 136 to 99. The only way the other team can win with a minute left is if they triple capped. So even if they lose one flag, they're still in good position to hold it down. However, because it's played in two parts, you got to be careful, and you want to accumulate as many points as possible without getting, you know, too overzealous. So minute 49, they'd pull off the triple cap again. They're going for an A respawn, and it's not really working out for the other team, as Team FeaR is just kind of setting up and being in great positions. And this is where, like, individual skill really picks up, as all four team members each kill a guy. So 4 down, not much the other team can do. This has been a great game, and I hope you guys enjoy the competitive side of Call of Duty. If you're interested in getting involved with it, feel free to stop by my channel, stop by Team FeaR's channel, and drop me a line, and hopefully I'll be able to send you in the right direction. So I'm Holiday Doc. Thanks a lot for checking out the video. More from Team FeaR and Holiday to come.